Good evening, my friends. It's 10:30 in the evening. It will be posted in the morning, Monday. I had a wonderful day with our kids. We went to Roman's and Tracy's place, and we visited with her parents. It was really nice, hot, very relaxing day. Her parents are very, very nice people. So it was great. And now it's time to do the video. But being outside for me, it's kind of hard. I'm not used to it to spend hours outside. My husband, on the other hand, he can stay outside whole days. Tomorrow is Artemis Moon rocket launch. So huge day in the history. What apparently they achieved 50 years ago, now it's so hard to achieve. So they are not sending people because they are afraid of radiation. And I had my opinion about this long time ago. A few times I was asked if that was for true. But this time they will have to probably tell us that there was some problems. Well, they needed that theory that time to go politically correctly, because otherwise the Russians were in Cuba, so that was needed. And I have the feeling that Trump's life is in danger. He is very much persona incognita. No one knows what to do with him. All those documents are so highly classified, that any court will be problematic. They don't know what to do with him. And the countries that he sent those informations, they don't want him to be pushed to tell. So he has so many hidden enemies, and we have to be ready that something might happen to him. That's just my gut feeling, that he is very, very uncomfortable. The FBI, CIA, Army, and even those countries that he was helping, and those people who were helping him. So how that will happen, how that will end up, is he in danger? Yes, he has to be very, very careful what he is doing. He has bodyguards. The legal battle is so against him, and they will have to put a lot of hard work. So far, nothing big. But can you imagine, even if you go to jail, they will have to watch him 24/7 all the time, because he will be a target. Okay. Cheryl, just when I came back, she sent me a message, and we were sending each other the videos, and she sent, Trump appointed Judge Aline Cannon grants Trump's demanded for special master before DOJ waits in. She didn't even waited to hear from federal prosecutors. So what is behind Judge Cannon's decision? She's from Florida, and she was Trump's appointee. She became judge when Trump lost, like in that time period that he knew that he lost, and she was appointed that time. And Mitch McConnell was the one who approved her. Is she being blackmailed, paid, or treated to do so? And when I closed my eyes, I saw her having a medal, huge medal. So it doesn't look that she is blackmailed or she is afraid. She wants to prove the Republican Party that she is on Trump's side. Like in Russia, everyone is working for medals. They don't pay them too much. It's just to have those medals and walk like crooked person. So yes, it is her way of, but I will pull 3 cards to know more. She was waiting for something like this to happen that she can prove. She's taking chances and the whole world is watching. So on her mind, she is doing what she was supposed to be doing. Okay. Another from Cheryl. Actually, today all of them are mostly from Cheryl. Cheryl, curious also, did the FBI ever plant false documents while Trump was in White House to see if Trump was leaking info to other countries? They want to know where the info came from when it surfaced elsewhere and who had access to it. Excuse me. And I saw the groceries list. I'm always making groceries list for my husband, and not only that, it has to be the grocery list. It has to for him, in order for him to work, go fast through the superstore, he has to know on the order which area first to buy what. And I thought, well, it's so easy to know when you don't buy something. And if not, you have to buy something else for that item if it's not available. So I think they were aware very fast that some papers are missing, that they are stuck somewhere, that they didn't come back to them. It's not that they can put them away and so on. So the grocery list, when I saw it, I thought, it makes so much sense. Yes, they have to do the inventory all the time. And they were aware that something is probably leaking. So they started paying attention, and maybe they were giving wrong information, even to Trump. It looks like that they will have to replace one item with the other. They knew it's a dysfunctional family, so Jarek was as well involved in it, and he didn't have the security clearance. He was the one who was very interested. It was very hard for FBI, CIA, and whatever to do that. They had to go through so many troubles to swim against the rules, but because they love the country, they were doing this and risking their own lives, because that's against the rules. That's something. So someone from the top was probably helping them to make those decisions. Don't give the whole information, make some changes. You don't really need to know agents in different country, so make some changes so they are not going to find those agents, because hopefully they did that. That's my grocery list. When I saw this, it's so easy to know, what you bought, what you didn't. And it's like a test. Okay. This will be more on the entertainment side. It's more about past lives. Cheryl was wondering, Giuliani and Trump appears to have a deep devotion to each other. What was their past life connection to one another? And I saw Trump as a tsar in Russia many hundreds years ago, so in the Middle Ages. And Giuliani was his general. So they were very connected. Giuliani is always the one who is more pleasing towards Trump than Trump towards Giuliani. And you can figure out for yourself, but that will be so interesting to debate. It looks like they were connected in the previous life. Yeah, they were friends and family or whatever. They were playing together, enjoying life. Very good friends, very good friends. And we have to look from different point of view why they are friends to this lifetime. Oh, I will put some cards back. And shall as well ask, where is connection like this between Trump? Were there a connection like this between Trump and Putin? And I saw Putin as a historian, writing huge books. That time they had to handwrite everything, and I saw him writing those extremely big books. So he was aware what was Trump doing in the like when he was writing about him as a Tsar. So that was his knowledge, and he has that patience this lifetime, Putin. He has that ability to put everything in the right order, observing people, controlling them, and writing about them. So he was a big agent in KGB. Yeah, he was always worried about the history coming and repeating itself. Russia was a big part of his life, and he was working hard to write those books. So he has that connection from the past with Trump. Cheryl again, are they connected with Hitler? And I saw Trump as a young man in Italy related to Mussolini's family. So he might have been a very young boy connected with Mussolini, and that way he was fascinated by Hitler, because that was typical for those times that Italians were very fascinated with Hitler. Yeah, he was watching from different country what was going on in Germany. Yeah, he wanted to take chances, and he never was faithful to his own country. He was more faithful to Germany that time, and now Trump is more faithful to other countries. He's a cheater, because this is a symbol of triangle cheating. Okay. And sure, again, what past life connection did Trump have with his father, Fred? And I saw Trump as a captain on the ship, and he was bringing slaves from Africa. So that his resistance to black people, he never is really honest with them. He always put them down. And Fred was one of his top officers. His father was his top officer. So even if this lifetime he always felt obligated to look after his son, to please him. And so was he a captain of the slave ship. Bringing people to USA for money. A lot of people were destroyed, a lot of drama, a lot of tragedies. And Fred and Trump, they were friends. They were good buddies. Okay. That's about this. And another interesting tidbit, but why is Trump so much interfered in ego, power, money, and in this lifetime, but also about so much baggage with his lying. And Trump, as a young boy, learned that by lying about his teachers, his father would take his side. And he wanted to get away from things that he did, so he always was lying on his friends, on the teachers, and his father would stand up for him. And he learned very, very early that that's the way he will survive in life. He wouldn't be in trouble because he will put everything upside down and blame someone else. To this day, he is such a master of that, scamming and telling everything that it's upside down. It's not what you are seeing, it's what I want you to see. So this is his way of yes. Since he came to this earth, he was always doing this to get out of trouble, to celebrate his life. And he went really high in the world. There is no person that is so, that the whole world can be focused on. In every country, everyone is all the time paying attention. What did that Trump did today? What is he doing? And I'm sorry, I didn't prepare any remedies for today, so I will do it this next time. I somehow too much was on my head today, and I'm going to bed soon. We want to pray for safe journey of this new launch rocket that will go towards moon, and that it will be secure, safe, and the radiation wouldn't be that damaging, so they can put people eventually there. And for security in Ukraine, those radiation plants, for security of Ukrainians, for security of every person on this planet, and that we will be able to see the truth about Trump, because we all want to know how deep in trouble he is, but we want to pray for goodness on the world, for health, for happiness, for security, for nice journey for every one of us, that we will reach our destination in the best way, that we will go through the life being the best people. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye-bye.